What's packing, everybody? It's your boy Godchild, first of his name, and this is the What's Packin Sports Show. The Bears still suck, man. The Bears, they can't do nothing right. I'm sorry for everybody who actually supports this football franchise. I know it must be a miserable existence after being closely linked to both Deshaun Watson and Russell Wilson, or I don't even know if it's closely linked to, but after basically being rumored to be interested in those two players and being willing to sort of, do whatever the fuck they got to do to get those two players mortgaged in the future yet again. That's why they have no future, because they keep mortgaging the future. The Bears, they end up with neither of those two players. And instead, they sign Andy freaking Dalton to their team on a 1 year, kind of whatever, just deal. And it's like Andy Dalton and the Bears, they're made for each other. They're both like the same thing. It's like a microcosm and a macrocosm of the same kind of person, entity. It's just like, man, the Bears, they fucking have all this hype around them, and really they kind of underachieve. And same with Andy Dalton, man. He kind of had a lot of hype coming out of college, coming out of TCU, and then he had a couple of years there in Cincinnati where he went to a bunch of playoff games but never could win. And then last year he goes to Dallas and he gets a chance to basically put a lot of stuff on film because Dak got hurt. And Dalton looked bad, honestly. He looked really bad. And it's like, how could you as a Bears organization look at what Dalton put on film last year and feel like that's the guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, this organization, is a mess right now. This organization is a mess. And it doesn't look good for the NFC North, man. It doesn't look good for the NFC North right now. The NFC West is the best division in football, probably followed closely by the AFC North, the Browns and the Ravens and the Steelers and even the Bengals, with Joe Burrows. And it's like, then, now you can even maybe say the AFC West with the Chiefs and the Chargers and Oakland and whoever that other fucking team is out there in the AFC West. Like, they're looking pretty good now. Like, the Packers, man, I'm a little surprised, man. Not the Packers, but the Bears, man. Like, I'm disappointed in the Bears and the Lions and the Vikings. I mean, the Vikings are going to be formidable. I mean, as much as we like to shit on the Vikings as Packers fans, I think they're going to be a formidable team. They always have good pieces. I mean, Justin Jefferson is going to be a problem. And that defense, they just signed Dalvin Tomlinson. So the state of the NFC right now, though, overall, I would say the state of the NFC North is kind of down. I would say the NFC North is currently trending down. If you ask me, the one bright spot being the Packers making it to 2 NFC Championship games back-to-back. But everything else, I mean, it's like, bro, like you've had the Bears had so many opportunities to get this thing right and to do right by their organization and their fans, and they just continue to fuck this up. They didn't sign Trubisky to his 5th-year option. So now you're going to have to, like, really sign him to some sort of deal, I guess. Like, they brought in Foles, and that was a failure. Now they bring in Andy Dalton. It's like, bro, just burn. That whole quarterback room is garbage. The whole quarterback room is useless. Just throw it in the trash, every single one of them. It's like, how can you continue to be so inept at such an important position? And you don't even have to have an Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen. You just need a Tannehill. You know what I'm saying? You can do it with a Tannehill, or you can do it with a Garoppolo type of player. You can do it with the Goff. It's been proven. You don't need the top tier guy. But they haven't been able to find anybody. And with so many opportunities, the Bears, man. And I don't know if they're going to bring back Allen Robinson. So the Bears, I mean, they gave that money to Jimmy Graham last year. He sucked. Like, they gave up all that money in draft capital for Khalil Mack. And he was amazing the first year. But the last 2 years, man, he's kind of honestly not produced. He hasn't produced what they gave up for him. And The Raiders haven't really turned those draft picks into a lot yet, but the Raiders definitely they're a better team now in the second year under John Gruden than they were in the first couple years of Mac's career there. So it's like the Bears, man, I don't know what the hell they're doing up there at Nitschke Field, but they are a mess right now. And unless they get their shit together and they find a decent quarterback, I don't think they're going to really be contenders, man. They're going to always they have sort of like this great defense. They always have this great defense, and I don't know how they just always have a great defense. It's just like kind of woven into the fabric of their DNA, but they have not been able to put anything relatively close to how good their defense is on the field on offense in order to make this team a complete team. And until then, they're going to still suck, man. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like this video, thumbs up if you do, please. Like the video. Like the video. If you like the video, then like the video and thumbs up. Subscribe as well. Hit the notification bell. And you can also follow me on Twitch, where I'm live every single fucking day for the most part. In off season, I do football once a week on Thursday. And then that day sometimes can change depending on the guest that I have on. But the guy that I've been having guest star on, he's usually free on Thursday. So I have him on Thursday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm doing variety streaming, video games, and arts and crafts and shit like that. Okay, until next time, everybody, it's your boy Godchild. This is the What's Packin Sports Show. And remember, go Pack, go. But the Bears, unfortunately, still suck. Peace.
Puda, you the GOAT, boy.